Mimesis. Mimesis is a term that originated from ancient Greek philosophy and has been adopted in various fields, including literature, art, and linguistics. It refers to the imitation or representation of the real world in artistic or linguistic forms. In simpler terms, mimesis is the act of imitating or copying something from reality in a creative way. In literature, mimesis is often used to create realistic or lifelike characters, settings, or events. Writers use mimesis to make their stories or descriptions feel more authentic and relatable to the readers. For example, when an author describes a character's emotions, actions, or appearance in a way that mirrors real-life experiences, they are employing mimesis. This helps readers connect with the character and understand their motivations and feelings on a deeper level. Here is an example of mimesis in literature. The waves crashed against the shore, creating a symphony of sound that echoed through the night. The salty mist enveloped her as she stood on the cliff, her heart pounding in rhythm with the crashing waves. In this example, the writer uses mimesis to create a vivid image of the character standing on a cliff, feeling the mist and hearing the sound of the waves. By imitating the sensory experiences of being near the ocean, the writer brings the scene to life and makes it more engaging for the reader. Mimesis is not limited to literature. It is also prevalent in visual arts. Artists often use mimesis to create realistic paintings, sculptures, or photographs that closely resemble the objects or scenes they are depicting. For instance, a painter may meticulously recreate the texture, color, and details of a flower in order to imitate its appearance as closely as possible. Here is an example of mimesis in visual art. Vincent van Gogh's painting, Starry Night, is a prime example of mimesis. The swirling brush strokes and vibrant colors imitate the movement and beauty of a night sky. Although the painting does not represent an exact replica of a specific night sky, it captures the essence and feeling of gazing at the stars. In linguistics, mimesis can be observed in the use of onomatopoeic words. Onomatopoeia is the formation of words that imitate sounds associated with the objects or actions they represent. For instance, words like buzz, crash, or hiss are examples of mimesis because they mimic the sounds they describe. Here are a few examples of mimesis through onomatopoeic words. The bees buzzed around the flowers. The thunder crashed loudly in the distance. The snake hissed menacingly. In these examples, the words buzz, crash, and hiss imitate the sounds made by bees, thunder, and a snake, respectively. In conclusion, mimesis refers to the imitation or representation of the real world in artistic or linguistic forms. It is a creative technique used in literature, art, and language to make the depiction of reality more vivid, engaging, and relatable. Through mimesis, authors, artists, and even speakers can bring their creations to life by imitating the details, emotions, or sounds associated with the objects or experiences they are depicting.